I thought I'd read for you guys with one of my favorite, another one of my favorite tarot decks from Doreen Virtue. Actually, this is my only tarot deck. I mostly have oracle cards, but it's based on the original tarot deck. It's just a lot nicer and more, less intimidating than the traditional tarot deck, and I like reading people with this deck because it's, even though it still has the same basic message, um, it's just better. So anyway, I'm just gonna start with reading a little bit about it, and how it works and all that. And then afterwards, then I'll do a reading for all of us. So here we go. Okay. It says how to work with the Angel Tarot cards. Tarot is a divination tool that dates back to the 15th century. The second T in tarot is silent, so the word is pronounced tear. Interestingly, in North America, the first syllable is emphasized, whereas in other regions, it's the second syllable. Tarot has touched the lives of countless individuals, giving them peace, comfort, and insight in times of joy as well as times of challenge. It's one of the most accurate ways to receive detailed guidance about your future and answers to your questions. Consulting tarot cards is like spending time with a dear, wise relative who acknowledges both the shadows and the joys of life. However, many people are put off or frightened by the traditional images and phrases in tarot. So we created the Angel Tarot cards to preserve the ancient divination methods while using only positive, gentle, and life-affirming words and pictures. We retained the full scope of human emotions and experiences from traditional tarot, but reinterpreted the fear-based images and words to enlighten rather than frighten. Those who use tarot cards, those who use tarot cards, our reinterpretation brings new and vibrant symbolism that may be unfamiliar to experienced tarot practitioners. However, whether you are new to tarot or well versed in it, you will find that the messages in this deck are uplifting, refreshing, and accurate. We have endeavored to preserve tarot's traditional detailed answers while simultaneously simplifying the interpretations so you don't have to wade through multiple pages to receive guidance. And this part just tells you how to use the cards. Well, it teaches you about using the cards. And it says, tarot was originally two sets of cards, the major arcana and the minor arcana. Arcana is the plural, meaning a deep or profound secret or mystery. The two sets were later combined into the now traditional 78 cards. The major arcana consists of 22 cards that describe major events and turning points in our lives, such as marriage, pregnancy, relationships, and career changes, and personal challenges. The major arcana also represents the different phases from childhood to old age. The minor arcana represents more ordinary day-to-day life events and is divided into 4 suits or elements of fire, water, air, and earth. The minor arcana cards are numbered ace through 10, plus the court cards, a page card, a knight card, a queen card, and a king card for each suit. It's most common to treat the tarot cards as one deck of cards. However, some people like me, Doreen Virtue, prefer to use the major arcana separately from the minor arcana. As you work with the angel tarot cards, you'll notice that each major arcana card features one of the 15 principal archangels. A few archangels appear on more than one card, as they embody aspects of several cards. These archangels provide strong protection and clear guidance as you travel along your spiritual path. The major arcana cards can also be mixed in with your other angel oracle card decks to provide additional details in your readings. The minor arcana consist of 4 suits or elements. We represent the earth element with paintings of fairies, air with unicorns, water with mermaids, and fire with friendly dragons. Since air is traditionally represented by swords in the traditional tarot, we replace the weapons with the gentle imagery of unicorns, whose horns are sword-like. Court cards can represent either a situation or a person during a reading. When the reading shows the influence of another person in your life, such as a lover, pages and queens represent females or feminine men, and knights and kings represent males or masculine women. On a historical note, the major arcana was originally created with justice as the 8th card and strength as the 11th. However, at the beginning of the 20th century, Arthur Edward Wyatt flipped the cards' positions when he created the famous Rider-Waite deck. His reasons for doing so were obscure, and this inversion was disruptive to the flow of the major arcana spiritual path story. So, we restored them to their original positions in the Angel Tarot deck. Since each individual tarot card has multiple possible meanings, we recommend that you read its description in this guidebook and let your intuition lead you to the appropriate interpretation of the reading. Trust your angels and feelings to guide you. The cards in the deck are rich with symbolism and imagery, which also provide answers and messages. Notice where your attention is drawn within each card's painting, as well as the illustrations can hold equally important messages. This guidebook, coupled with your intuition, will help you understand the answers to all of your questions. Reversed or upside down cards mean that you especially need to focus upon the issue connected to that particular card. Reversals can also mean that the energy around that particular card's meaning is beginning to lessen. Here are the steps to give an oracle card reading for yourself or others. And just like every other card deck, it just tells you how to read them. Lets you know how to clear your deck, first of all. Basically, that just means to pray over your deck and clear away any energy from anyone who may have handled your deck before you or after you, if you let anybody else touch them, and let you know to touch every card and fuse them with your energy. And you can just ask a question or think a question, shuffle, and then pull your cards. So we're gonna do a reading I'm gonna do a reading for all of us right now. So give me a second. So I like to just ask, what do my viewers and myself need to know right now? Okay, hold on while I shuffle. Okay, sorry if that card hit you in the face. But that's just, I usually like to shuffle until the cards fall out by themselves because it just makes it that much more cooler when the reading turns out to be accurate. So, okay. So our first card is going to represent our immediate past. And it says renewal. Archangel Jeremiah. And it says review and evaluate. A favorable assessment of the facts. Time to move in a new direction. So, to understand that card, I'm going to go to the guidebook. Hold on. It says renewal. angel sent you this card because you are near the end of a project or at a crossroads on the threshold of making an important change. This card signifies that it is time to review and do some evaluation, make thoughtful judgments regarding your life, and make confident choices. Rest easy knowing that you have prepared well. Legal situations are resolved favorably for you. In addition, academic examinations and certification tests go well. Additional meanings of this card: a landmark decision, a career or a job change, moving in a different direction, a new beginning. It says, Jeremiah is the archangel who helps you evaluate your life so you can clearly decide upon opportunities and changes. Spend some time alone with a pad of paper and pen and call upon Jeremiah to help you review what needs to be transformed, healed, or released. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but this card resonates with me because I am on the verge of trying to find a job where I can be creative instead of just getting a regular job working at a store or something like that. And trying to have more of a career than a job, I guess. And I've been alone a lot, so that I can kind of get my head together and try to figure things out. So I don't know about you, but it makes sense for me. So yeah. So let's move on to the present. And this card is upside down. If you remember, the upside down cards indicate that there's a challenge in this area. So let's see what we're having a challenge with. This is 5 of Earth. Fears surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. So that's pretty self-explanatory, but I'll look it up for you guys. 5 of Earth. Okay, it says, 5 of Earth says, you are too focused upon what you don't have. Yeah, that's true. A mentality of lack is creating a lack reality through the law of attraction. Help is close by, but your permission is preventing you from recognizing it. It is time to reassess your thoughts, the words you use, and your beliefs about money. Stop complaining and accept any assistance that is offered. Fortunately, matters are going to improve, and your unpleasant feelings are only temporary. In the meantime, it is important that you care for your physical and emotional health. Additional meanings of this card: uncertain self-employment, financial downturns, unsuccessful legal battles. Okay, I don't know about you, but that's true for me. Having some issues financially, as far as I stress too much about things that I don't have, and sometimes I don't like to ask for help, and I'm going to have to try to get over that and start accepting help from people and asking for help when I need it. So, okay, let's go to our future card. And our future card represents the future if we stay on the path that is our present. If we stay on our present path. So, yeah. And this card is upside down as well. So, let's see what our challenge is. I always get this card. The Hermit, Archangel Raziel. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching, and self-discovery. I don't know about you guys, but I've been a hermit lately. Haven't really been going anywhere. Haven't talked to a lot of friends that often. I have been meditating, but I think it's starting to go from being a hermit to being isolated, I guess. So, that's my challenge. I'm being too much of a hermit. I'm isolating myself. And this may be true for you guys as well. But let me read what it says in a book. Hold on. Okay, the Hermit card says, this card signals that you'd benefit from spending time alone, listening to your inner voice. Meditation is essential, as the path to enlightenment is an inner journey. Be silent and experience the joy that comes from seeing the truth of your own heart. Learn to feel comfortable in your own company. After all, there's a difference between being alone and being lonely. This card also signifies spiritual teaching, so it can mean that you have wisdom to impart to others, or perhaps it is time for you to find a spiritual teacher. Sharing wisdom is part of your spiritual journey, especially right now. Additional meaning of this card: get advice, finding or becoming a mentor, self-discovery, reevaluating plans, going on a spiritual quest. Archangel Raziel offers sage advice to spiritual seekers, including guidance about esoteric concepts, interpretations of your sleeping dreams, and past life memories. Call upon Raziel to help you find the richness that comes from meditation and spending time alone in contemplation. So, yeah, on the flip side, it could also mean, for me, it means that I'm probably being too much of a hermit. I'm isolating myself, but it could also mean that maybe you are not, maybe you need to do this. Maybe you're not spending enough time alone in meditation and, trying to find yourself or something like that. Maybe this is what you need to do. But for me, I think I've been alone too long and I need to kind of break out of that. But yeah. So that's our reading for today. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this helped you in some kind of way. And I will be back with another one of my card decks to read for you guys. And yeah, see you guys later. Bye.